What's up, YouTube? Uberman here. Want to do a quick video about what happens if a passenger damages your car, or vomits in your car, or urinates in your car, or you know things of that nature. I had no experience in this area until this last weekend here, and I can tell you exactly how it works. I've read Uber statements saying what you do in case this happens, and how the whole process is supposed to work, but you never really know how it's going to actually play out until you're in that situation. So I was taking a passenger home. Unfortunately for me, it was right around surge pricing time in downtown Indianapolis. So I'm taking these people home. They were a pretty good distance away. The fare alone came out to 40 something dollars. So it was a good distance away, which meant that I had to get all the way back to downtown and try to hit it during surge pricing. Well, on the way, the guy that was sitting in my front seat rolled down his window and he hangs out of it and just starts puking. We're on the highway. Now, the passengers in the back seat had their windows down too. So here's what happened: as he's laying out of the front window vomiting, his vomit at speeds of 60 miles an hour is going from the front of the car and then whipping back through the back window. The passengers in the back seat were passed out. They didn't realize that they got puked all over, along with okay, so the vomit at 60 miles an hour flies through the back window and then I've got a hatchback, okay, so it splattered all over the back, and it just everywhere. It was bad. It was really bad, and I was pissed. I can't even explain how pissed off I was. Some dude, you don't know this guy, and I've been doing this for a while, and this has never happened before. I knew at some point it was probably going to happen, but whatever. I was polite. That's the thing. Remain courteous. Don't get crabby with the people. These are typically the people I drive around. Typically younger kids. I remember being that age and being stupid and drinking too much. I keep napkins, lots of napkins in the car. Luckily, so I was able to hand him some napkins to clean himself up. Unfortunately, he didn't seem to really care too much about cleaning up the mess that he made. After the customer got out of the car, here's what you do. They make a mess or damage your car, whatever the case may be. You're going to either use the phone that Uber provided you, or use your personal phone. Since I have an iPhone 5, the camera is better, it takes better quality pictures, so I used it. I pulled to the nearest car wash, obviously, because there was vomit down the whole side of my car, and I figured I was done for the night. I figured I was finished. There's no way I'm going to be able to finish work. I went to the nearest well-lit car wash. I took pictures of everything before I touched it. Pictures of everything, every spot you can find, just take pictures of all of it, because you're going to send those to Uber. The next thing I did, obviously I washed the car, but the driving 60 miles an hour had kind of helped it to dry a lot quicker. So it was kind of hard to get it off, and like I said, I was in surge pricing. I was really upset. This made for kind of a bad day for me. Anyway, I washed the car, got it cleaned up. Then on the inside, let me tell you something. In the back of your car, keep several things. One, gloves. It doesn't matter if they're latex gloves or non-latex gloves, whatever. Just keep those plastic gloves, like surgical gloves. Keep those in the back of the car. You're going to need them at some point. Febreze is a must. Even if someone does not have an accident in your car, let me tell you, some of these people smell so bad. Just keep Febreze, a big bottle of Febreze. Keep a bottle of Windex. Keep some extra rags. You're going to need them. Keep lots of napkins. I keep them in the center where my console is, just in the center where it's open for the passengers in case they need them. So here's what I did, okay? I cleaned up everything as best I could. Obviously, this was nighttime. It was dark. I couldn't see very well, but what I could see, I got it cleaned up. All right, because I didn't want that sitting in my car on the ride home or anything like that. But clean it up as best you can yourself. because if you let that stuff sit, it's just going to stagnate, and it's going to get a lot worse. Next step is you email Uber immediately. All right, I sent them I've got their email on my phone, so I opened up email, and then I attached all the pictures immediately. I mean, as soon as this happened, before I did anything, I wrote out an email, let me know what happened. Keep in mind, on your iPhone 4S that they give you, that Uber gives you, you've got a button on there after you submit your review. I gave them a 5-star, even though they honestly didn't deserve it. I gave them a 5-star rating, and after that, it gives you the option to go online or you need a fair review. I hit need a fair review, and then it sends you back online. Well, when you say you need a fair review, they're going to send you an email. So the email came to my personal iPhone. At that point, I opened it and I forwarded them all of the pictures and a brief description of, you know, the incident, what happened, and then what they're going to need is a bill. Okay, so after I was done, got it as cleaned up as I could. I mean, if you don't want to clean it up and you're okay riding back with all that, that's your business. But you have 1 week to submit a bill to Uber for the cleaning charges. If you go past that week, you're done. You know, that's on your dime. They're not going to cover it. So needless to say, the next day I had a professional come out and they cleaned everything up. And they charged $117.70. I guess that's not too expensive. It is a little pricey, but when you're talking about, you know, vomit or just any human excrement or animal for that matter, it doesn't matter. You're talking, it's a nasty job. So I think $117 is probably a pretty good price for having to clean up what they cleaned up. You submit that bill immediately to Uber through the same email. And I mean, I was told, I was looking on some of the Uber forums, and there are people saying it take a week, 2 weeks before you get paid. And I was like, man, that sucks. I had to pay that out of pocket, you know, because that's going to cut into my money this week. But as it turns out, I mean, just 2 days later, on Tuesday here, I got the email with my payment statement showing that they're paying me $514. And I thought that seemed a little high, you know, about $100 higher than what it should be. And sure enough, there's a cleaning fee on there, so they reimbursed me immediately. I mean, good deal, really good deal. It works the way it should. It was quick, very streamlined, easy to use, easy to understand. So that's how that goes. I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. I think that's about everything you need to know if someone has an accident in your car. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Seriously, I don't mind. I get a lot of emails, but I answer them as quickly as possible. And like I said, I only work 2 days a week, so I've got 5 days that I sit home with my family, and it gives me a little extra time to play on YouTube and stuff. So if you need anything, hit me up. And remember, like, comment, subscribe. And if you want to sign up for Uber, hit me up, send me a personal message or whatever. You don't even have to leave your name if you don't want to. You can just leave me either a phone number, and if you do that, they're going to send you a text with a link to sign up through, or you can leave me an email address, which they're going to send you a link to sign up through. Either one, you don't have to send all your personal information. Just give me a phone number or give me an email address, and I'll get Uber to forward the information over to you. And different markets have different promotions. Here in Indianapolis, it's $100 for you, it's $100 for me, but it varies. So it can be anywhere from $100 to $250. Just depends on your location and what their promotion is at the time. And usually they have a set amount of trips. You know, you got to take 5 trips, and after your first 5 trips, they will add that to my payment, and they'll add it to yours. So, you know, you want some extra cash, this is easy money, it really is. Hit me up and I'll get you signed up. I appreciate you guys, and Uber on.